Good morning. You might have noticed this new pop-up when you go into Google Drive. It's because Google just added a feature that's been available in all other Windows applications forever to Google Drive. You can now select a file or files and hit Control X or Control C for cut and copy, and then go to your new location, hit Control V for paste. That's what this is telling you. It's the same keyboard shortcuts that you work through in any other application that now work in Google. So with that, I'll show you how this works. So you can take any file that you have in your Google Drive, and you can hit Control C on your keyboard. You'll see that it says it has now been copied to clipboard. You can switch to a different folder in your Google Drive. And now you can hit Control V for paste, and you can see it says working. And Google wants you to be able to use a clipboard to copy and paste. So you say allow. And then after just a second, you'll see that copy of the file. So it makes a copy of the file and places it in the new location. It doesn't make a shortcut. It literally makes a copy. So this file here and this one here are now different files, and changes made to one won't be reflected in the other. But it's a quick way to copy and paste. If you wanted to cut it and move it, you would just hit that Control X. So click on this, Control X, go to that other folder, and then Control V. And it has now moved that file from that other folder to this folder. Okay, so that's how you cut, copy, and paste using Control X, Control V, and Control C in Google Drive. Okay, so I'm in GAT Teacher Assist, and if you're having problems with students not being able to get into a website because a previous teacher left a session running, what you can do is you can start your own session and make exceptions to the list of sites that students can get. So here's my list of classes. Before I start a session with this LT Coach and Support one, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to click on this pencil. And what that's going to show me is a list of pre-prepared sites I want the students to be able to use. So I click on that button there, Prepare Class Session, and it shows me here are the sites. I can block everything and only allow them to go to these sites, or I can type them in as an allow. By doing that, it should allow them in. You have to be very specific though. For instance, formative is app.formative.com, not www.formative.com. So if I click create site access and I come in here and I type in my URL, I click the allow button, it should make that exception over anything that a previous teacher had did for the students that are in this particular class once I start the session. So remember, I haven't started a session here. I'm just tailoring my list. I would have to come back over here to classrooms. I would have to go to that class and click play. And now it will allow those students that are part of this class to have access to those sites. So give it a shot. Let me know if it's not working. Although we are replacing GoGuardian with GAT Assist with GoGuardian next year.